Okay, we got another episode of OnlyStans today, live from Los Angeles, California, West Hollywood to be exact. We have Ashley Matheson here.
Long time no
haven't
see.
haven't seen you in a long time, probably over 2 years ago. I would.
Yeah, I think
bet,
it was.
right?
You said Vegas, but did I see you at AVN?
I saw you in Vegas very quickly because we're in like the conference room in the Resorts World.
Yeah.
Very quickly, I saw you.
I feel like we also, the last time that I saw you and you were doing OnlyStans stuff was at not AVN, New York Fashion Week 2023.
Oh, you were at that?
Yeah, the Creators Inc. stuff.
You walked?
Yeah.
Anyway, so Ashley, where are you from?
I'm from Ottawa, Canada.
We were just talking about this.
Yes.
Great city.
Mm-hmm.
Been to Kanata before.
Kanata.
You got any big predictions for the Ottawa Senators playoff run?
You know what? I haven't been too into walking.
Haven't been too locked in?
I've not been too into the hockey as of lately, but I was home a month ago, and I think they're on a run. I think they're on a good run,
Yeah.
and the Sens have had probably the last 10 years of being ass, so.
Mm-hmm. Are you a Brady Tkachuk fan?
Don't even know who that is.
He's captain of the team.
Right.
American.
Right.
Great guy.
Of course.
Okay, cool. Good talking hockey with you.
Yeah. Well,
So-
wait, I have more hockey if you want to know.
What more
Listen.
hockey do you have?
I played hockey for 16 years of my life.
Really?
Yeah.
What position were you?
Center.
Really? You should do like Michaela Demeter. You
Yeah.
know who that is? Isn't that her thing?
Uh,
She's a queen, and she does. She used to be a goalie, and she
Oh,
always posts
right.
about her being a goalie.
Right.
You
Yeah.
gotta, you got to join her. You guys, we should start like maybe like an OF hockey team.
Oh my, I would be a fan of that.
Yeah.
I would so get behind that.
What kind of a center are you? Do you dishing out assists, or you're scoring a little bit? What were you doing?
Okay, I used to play like competitive like all throughout my childhood, but once I got into high school, things shifted and I
Okay.
went down to house league, which is like recreational, not really competitive at all. And when I was in house league, having 10 years of competitive experience, I was like the top like lead point getter in the whole entire league.
Look at you.
Yeah, I was captain of my team. I think
Connor McDavid.
Yeah, I think we played 20 games and I had like 67 points over the 20 games.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Putting
So
up some Wayne Gretzky stats in like
Yeah, no.
1985.
my coaches used to tell me like you gotta chill. Like stop
Yeah,
going
you're
out there and
too
doing
good?
that. But it was because I had played like such a high level and then just kind of
We got to
just-
start a team. You got to get back out there. Get back
I
on
would-
the ice.
I feel like if I played hockey, my life, like I need a hobby. That's one thing I've noticed doing this job. Because I'm like my own boss now and I'm constantly trying to get content in and all this stuff, I don't have hobbies anymore.
Get on the ice.
I get back on the ice.
I don't even know how to skate. You got to teach me how to skate one day.
Hell yeah.
But you
That
gotta
would
get
be
back on the
fun.
ice.
That would be fun.
I don't know how people skate. I really don't know how people even do it.
It's kind of like walking, but on ice.
I've tried. I
And
can't do it. I've tried many times. I simply cannot do it.
It's all about your center of gravity.
But interesting. Okay.
Mhm.
So you were saying with this job you've been doing, you've been on the OF world.
Yes.
I guess let's discuss that first.
Yeah.
By the way, beautiful outfit today. You kind of giving like a Snooki vibe. I said when you walked in, like season 1,
Yep.
bra out, cheetah top.
Come on.
It's very Jersey Shore.
The cheetah's coming back.
It's very Jersey
I love
Shore.
cheetah print.
You ever watch Jersey Shore?
Yeah. My nail tech, every single time I go to her house to get my nails done, she always has it on.
Nice.
Yeah, that's like
I would go to the
only
nail
thing.
tech a lot.
Yeah, I sit there and I go like this.
Amazing.
Mhm.
So yeah, you've been doing the OF for a while. You're 23 now.
Mhm.
You said you've been posting some more interesting things. What have you been doing on there?
Yeah, I mean, last time you saw me, I think I was still like covering my nipples when I
Oh,
would
nice.
like take
Okay.
pictures. Now I kind of do everything you could do that's solo content.
Okay.
Like I've really gotten into it. It took me a while to warm up to it, but it's funny. I find every time that I am losing them a little bit, I have a next level that I could go to. And
Oh, fill me in. But
Yeah.
what do you mean by that?
so
Losing
like
them a
when
little
I
bit.
started probably the first year, I got away with doing the hand boobs and people would, pay for the hand boobs.
Those
and-
damn hand boobs.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
and once I saw that like people weren't as interested in that anymore, I was like, fuck it. Let's flash some nipples.
It seems like it is levels to it. Like if
Yeah.
you gotta go hand bra first, then maybe
Little nipple.
they're trying to see a boob.
Yes.
The whole point of the thing is to try to see a boob.
Yeah.
They're trying to see a boob.
Yeah.
But then have you come into challenges where you've seen the boob? Then what's next?
So the boob was next, and I got away with doing that for probably half a year. And then I would do like full nudity, but like frontal nudity, not like flashing hole or anything,
You
Just
got-
like
You know a weird thing I've seen?
What?
I've seen a lot of girls not post. They'll post the whole before other things. Like that should be the last thing you post. That's kind of odd.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not
yeah.
I'm not trying to see it. It's just like, wouldn't that be like the last thing you post?
Yeah, I think my final boss is definitely like asshole. That was my
Yeah.
final, and I've reached it. I've reached my final.
Oh,
boss.
you've done the final
Yeah.
boss.
Oh,
Okay, congrats.
Yeah, thank you. It was a challenge, but got there with a couple fights.
Nice.
But yeah, I constantly, about every 6 months, I find myself doing a different, more intense thing.
Do you think you're gonna ever have to do the next more intense thing? Like ever make a BG video?
There has been them. They've been made.
Oh, they're in the chamber.
They're right
Okay.
now. They're in the vault, and it's like I don't want to be too quick with it. I feel like whenever you start to lose their attention, you got to have something new to pull them back in.
Then you get them back in.
Yes. So once they start fizzling out, I think. But I do think my next step is girl videos.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of girl collabs.
You got anybody on the wish list?
Oh my god, yeah.
Who have you been doing with? Who's on the wish list?
I haven't done, like, I have a couple girls that I collab with, and we do like girl picture content, if that makes sense.
Classic.
So it looks like we're doing it, but we're really like posing. It's very like whatever. But obviously right now there's a lot of girls that are blowing up on OnlyFans, a lot of new faces, and a lot of like.
Are there? I didn't even know this.
You haven't like.
Who are the new Yeah, give me some examples.
Okay, the Bob House.
Oh, that's Sophie Rain and Camila Arejo, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They obviously have been doing great on social media and OnlyFans. Do you know who Ari Kitsia is?
Yes. Big fan of her work.
I love her. She came on my podcast.
I'm so
actually.
mad at her.
Why?
She was supposed to come on the show like a year and a half ago.
Mm.
And then fucking we had like a cordial response, and then she just unfollowed me.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's weird. She's like super down normally to
collab. So this is like this is like the secondary show I do. The other I don't know if you've seen what I post on Instagram with the long blonde hair guy. So that's like obviously my main.
I don't know if you've seen that. I think everyone has.
Whatever. It's a good show.
Yes.
That's like obviously my main priority.
Yeah.
So we travel for that constantly.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I was trying to get around last June, and I was like, listen, if you want to come to New York, let's do it. I just can't like commit to a day until like a week or two before.
Yeah.
Totally fine. And then I said, I forgot to respond, I think. And then I said, oh, my apologies. I'm actually gonna be in Nashville next week, so I can't do it. And then she said, oh, no worries. I'm gonna be in France. So it worked out fine anyway.
Right.
And she just unfollowed me.
Weird.
I haven't talked to her since.
Weird. Well,
but she's a legend.
She is.
She's a legend.
She's who I think I would want to take my like girl video virginity.
I think she'd probably do it.
I know she would.
How was she on the podcast? Was she a good
She was a really good guest. Like her episode obviously did well just because her name associated
people
with
love
anything.
her.
Yeah, and I loved her. She was very honest and open on it, and she's like so herself. She's very awkward, but I kind of love that about her, and like she embraces it.
All right. Well, hey, I'm rooting for you guys to you lose
scissor me, please.
Girl virginity. But interesting, yeah. How's the podcast been doing? You been enjoying doing podcasts?
You know, podcasting it's a lot easier to go on somebody's podcast, I feel like, than it is to host a podcast. That's what I've realized. To like come up with questions, and I know you're very organic with
I don't really plan very much.
But just because of the type of content that my podcast leads to, we basically start having a regular conversation and the podcast ends and we're naked. There's a lot.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah. It's like.
Can you give me the rundown of the setup then?
So we have like a 25 minute interview at the front that gets posted on YouTube. That's whatever. But after that, we go into a segment that I call Smash or Pass because I'm Smashly. And I basically ask them a bunch of like scandalous, risque type questions, and they choose to answer or not answer. But every time you don't answer, you remove an article of clothing.
It's a good idea.
And I always tell them, I'm like, don't answer.
Good idea.
A lot of the girls that come on, they're like, oh, I'm fine with these questions. I'm like, girl, we got to get naked.
Who's been on it? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. This sounds like I now I get why it's called Hotter Ones. So it's basically hot ones with boobs.
Yes. Instead of eating wings, whatever.
Hey, way to crack the code of a really fucking good idea.
Yeah, too bad not enough people have seen it yet.
I think you're just not advertising it properly that there's boobs on there, because I've seen you post about it and I didn't realize there was
there's
also
like
boobs.
there's full nudity on it. And
'Cause
we like do a whole girl collab at the end, like pictures.
Oh, so it's like plug talk kind of, but just the boobs.
Just
Because I was actually gonna fucking ask you how come I haven't been invited on the podcast.
well,
But maybe I don't need to do the naked challenge.
I don't know. You want to take your pants off on my podcast?
No, probably not. Yeah, so I see Lily Phillips on here.
Yeah, she was a great guest to have.
Where else? I see episode 1. Who else is on here? Let's see. I'm gonna go to the Hotter Ones pod link, and then I'm assuming you post the Hotter Ones stuff on OnlyFans.
We do it on OnlyFans. We have a Patreon.
This is presented by I'm Horny LA. What is I'm Horny LA?
That's a brand, a clothing brand that is kind of like
I'm Horny LA.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, good for them. So Smashly, full eps on only. I want to see who's been the full eps. How many eps have you done?
I think right now we're up to like 25. Yeah, over like 3 years. No, but Nala was on. You remember Nala?
I do remember Nala.
No longer.
How could I forget?
No longer doing the OnlyFans.
Is she or is she not though? I feel like I still see her do it. I have no idea.
I think she's really devoted to Jesus right now.
Good for her.
Yeah, like she was a crazy episode though. A lot of the girls that I've had come on, just like are really big characters. I think we strive more for like clippable people than we do for like girls that are probably in the same like OnlyFans-esque range that I'm in. So
So you're saying you try to get the lightning rods as opposed to
yeah,
the fun normal gals.
yeah.
So 25. Who else have you had?
I had a lot of girls from Dice Management. I don't know if you're familiar with that. Like, oh, Haley, help me out. I'm drawing blanks.
Is it on Spotify?
Lila Gibney. Do you know who that is? She was a pretty decent one. No, but if you go to YouTube,
I'm looking anywhere.
Yeah, look at YouTube because I'm drawing blanks. I
see Hot Ones. I see Benny Blanco on Hot Ones.
Hotter ones.
I typed in Hotter Ones.
Hotter Ones Pod. I think it might be the YouTube.
I'm excited to see this.
I'm excited too. I can't think of. Oh, I had Ellie Clutch.
Okay, I see
She was one of my favorite episodes. I love shooting with other girls that are tall.
I see Adelia.
Yeah, she was on. She was a crazy one
She's
too.
an interesting cat.
She was on mushrooms, and halfway through the episode, she was like, "Did you see that?" And I was like,
"You had Stella Barry. I love Stella Barry."
Oh my god, yes. Why? How could I forget that? That was like. I think that podcast episode has the most sexual tension out of all of them. Maybe that one or Alexandra. Her and I had a lot of sexual tension.
Alexandra who?
I think it's either going to be Alexandra Marina or Verse.
Okay.
She has so many different names.
Yeah, I saw Elle Brooke.
Mm-hmm.
I met her one time in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to a strip club. It was like AVN like 2 years ago.
Love her.
I was pretty drunk and I just saw her behind me. I was like, huge fan of your work. And then she just looked at me with disgust and just walked away.
She used to be her roommate, but
Really?
she moved to Miami.
Yeah. She looked at me with absolute disgust and just walked away.
She was so funny. I can't believe like how much personality she has for as young as she is.
Elle Brooke?
Bellbrook.
Oh, I said Elle Brooke.
Oh, you're talking about
The British chick.
I had a British girl.
Maybe it wasn't her. Maybe it was Belle Brooke.
Yeah, it was definitely Bellbrook.
Yeah, Belle Brooks. Oh, Belle Brooks looks. I'm gonna have to watch this episode.
Yeah.
I kind of like her. I kind of like her look.
She is like I loved her. She was one of my favorite guests to have on.
Yeah, but for those keeping track at home, she's blonde with huge boobs, so
yes,
she looks great.
Mm-hmm.
But interesting. All right, well, yeah, watch one.
Yeah, do it.
Do we have any plans in the future for guests in the future?
I don't know. Right now, I've kind of slowed down on it because I've been noticing that like we're back where we started. I feel like when it comes to the marketing side of OnlyFans, where you really got to be putting like yourself balls deep on like YouTube or not YouTube, TikTok and like Instagram Reels. Like that's really what I feel like is driving more people than just having an array of content.
So have you thought that OnlyFans has like slowed down a little bit, or is it still going steady for you? Because I feel like everyone was saying it did slow down a little bit. Now I'm hearing it's kind of back up. Now everyone's horny again.
I can't complain.
Mm-hmm.
I can't complain. I've been pretty steadily making great money on it.
Congrats.
when I first started, I definitely was making a lot more,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't gotten to a point where I'm like, ooh, like this isn't good. But that being said, I do think just in the way the world is right now, people aren't spending as much money on this kind of
Agreed.
stuff. But
Hey, do you think that you should have never released a boob and kept holding people back forever on the boob?
no, I think that
No?
I think I would have lost them. I think I
Interesting.
really would have lost them. And I think that that was like my whole thing before on the internet was just like bouncing my boobs around. That
Classic.
yeah, like you got to give the people what they want.
Guys love bouncing boobs.
And honestly, I was feeling boxed in creating content without having them out. Like I love the girls. I feel like sharing pics of them makes me happy. It makes other people happy.
It's respect.
Yeah.
Boobs are the best.
Yeah.
So that leads me to my question. Do you have any like subscriber requests that you've had that freaked you out a little bit recently?
Not that freaked me out. I mean, like, the more you do this job, I feel like the more comfortable you get with just like people's kinks and like
Mhm.
niche little things. But something that I have really found myself repeating and doing often is people have a huge fantasy of me getting dick down by like BBC. So I make a lot of like solo wearing black lingerie and like they buy me like giant big black
Black dildos.
dildos
Okay.
and I do stuff with that a lot. That was
Cool.
probably the biggest like, oh, this is out of my comfort zone. But like once I started doing that, it performs
Now
really
you're
well.
a pro.
Yeah. Yeah. I realized that my body could do some crazy things doing this job.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Any good examples?
Like I never knew that like I always thought I had a really bad gag reflex.
Mhm.
But it turns out I was just putting it in the wrong spot. And like if you go a little bit further, like I could deep throat like my biggest dildo that I have that I like make content with is probably like 10 inches and I could shove it all the way to the balls.
That's not
Down my
happy to hear
throat.
that. Well,
Yeah.
you learn something new every day.
Yes. I love
Congratulations.
finding out new things about myself. Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Proud of you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Interesting. So how's life been otherwise?
Life's been pretty good. I mean, living in LA has been fun. I'm really in my like kind of grind era. I feel like I need more hobbies. It's been
Hockey.
hockey. Yes, we'll get to that. No, it's been weird. I feel like it's a weird age. 23. I'm about to be 24. It's hard moving to a new place and trying to make friends at this age.
Yeah.
Like it's like I'm
And LA's a
fine.
fake place.
Yes,
It's an odd
yes.
place.
I definitely have my guard up with a lot of people and like I make relationships and luckily I've been coming out here since I was 19, so I do have like 4 or 5 really stable relationships with friends out here. But like
That's big.
yeah, but going out like it's intense.
Hey, you just said you went to Coachella at least. How was Coachella?
Coachella is like everybody sugarcoats it and makes it seem like it is the most fun thing in the world. And if you're not there, you're missing out. It is horrible. it's such a weird, almost like influencer apocalypse where
Yeah. Okay.
where every single place that you step, somebody's taking a video or taking a picture and like half the sets that I went to, I was so shocked at how many people weren't dancing or were like on their phones the whole time. And don't get me wrong, like I vlogged most of it and I was part of that, but like I would vlog for like 5 seconds and then put my phone away for an hour and then be like, "Hey, doing this now. Here's a clip of the concert." Like I really went more for the music and I noticed a lot of people do not go for that.
That's what I was saying. As soon as you walked in and you said, "Oh, you're at Coachella," I said, "Oh, did you even watch anybody perform?"
Yeah.
That's I think you nailed it with influencer apocalypse. That sounds like it would be.
It's like, and everybody's like low key passive aggressive, like looking at your outfit, like, okay, like
Who's
you're
got the
you're
most
cool.
views today?
Yes. Oh my God. The artist section this year was the first year that we got artist passes. I don't even know why you would need one of those to go stand behind the stage. Like it almost just felt like everybody was going there just to like prove something, if that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, that's Coachella.
Like I think the most fun I ever had was the first year when I went with like hometown friends and we had general admission. We got so drunk and like
Hell yeah.
all we did was like run around stage to stage, but every year that I go, I feel like I fall more into the trap of
You're one of them. You're them.
That wasn't me when I first came out here, but it's the LA effect. It's rubbing off on me.
Let me see what you posted from Coachella.
Yeah. I think I got a couple vlogs, got one video. I really didn't overdo it. Some of my favorite artists were there this year, so I had to log in.
Who'd you see that you loved?
Two Hollis was by far who I was most looking forward to.
You went boob out.
Oh yeah, hell yeah,
nice.
Yeah, boobs are even on the feed now.
Yeah, there's boob on feed for those keeping track at home.
Yeah, at Smashly.
This is pretty much boob on feed.
Yeah.
Nice. How do you get away with posting this? This is literally just boob.
Yeah. I just I've gotten so many account warnings that my rep has basically been like, "Hey, Instagram, stop." Same thing happens on TikTok. Like they try to ban me, but like it's impossible to. But I also can't really hit like the Explore For You page. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
Well, hey, boobs look great. Congrats on that. They look fantastic.
You.
I'm proud of you on that.
Mm-hmm.
But interesting. Coachella, fun time.
Yeah,
always. I don't think I'm cut out for Coachella.
No, that's another thing is like I'm not a very physically active person at all whatsoever.
I wasn't saying it because I'm not physically active for the record, so I appreciate you jumping to that conclusion.
What I was going to say is the amount of steps that you have to do in a day. Like I was hitting like 30,000 steps. My lower back felt like I got shot in the lower back. My feet had a blister on every single angle. Like it's not meant for people.
So you're saying I can't do a 30K step day?
I think you're more than capable of.
It's like 3 hours of walking. I can do 3 hours of walking.
Prove it.
I'll see you in 3 hours.
Walk to the cheese factory.
I would love to walk to the cheese store. Probably 20 minutes away. Probably an hour and a half walk, 2 hour and a half walk.
Honestly, it's probably quicker than driving there in this.
15-minute drive. We gotta go to Santa Monica though, too.
You know, this was 16 miles from my house and it took an hour and 2 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of that, thank you for coming here at 10 a.m.
Oh my God, of course.
Such a help.
Yeah.
Because
I could have even come earlier.
Because when I'm on East Coast time, I'm like, I've been up since 7 a.m. just doing nothing. I'm like, let's get this day started. You know?
I like from the East Coast, I'm not going to lie. Every single time I come back to the West Coast or even when I'm here, I don't feel like I'm a morning person out here, not on the East Coast. On the East Coast, I could sleep in.
Do you enjoy being 3 hours behind everybody?
No.
I think it's odd. I don't like it.
I don't like it at all. And like, everyone in my family goes to bed very early, so I have like a very limited window of when I could call them.
You know what freaks me out too?
What?
I hate being at like a bar at night out here, and there not being any live like sports games on.
Yep.
Like it's not like I'm even really dialed in watching them. It's more I just like it's a homey feel knowing that it's on TV.
Yeah.
There's a live thing happening.
Yeah. No, I think the only place that I've ever seen like a TV actually on at a bar is probably Barney's Beanery, but that is
we were there
like
last night.
Did you enjoy it?
We just hung out at one of the tables, had a few drinks.
I was just gonna say you go there on a Wednesday night.
Karaoke, yeah. When I first started coming to LA, probably like 5 years ago, we would go all the time, and it was a blast. And I like Barney's a lot. Cool vibe, great setup. Food's actually decent, nice drinks. But now it's all TikTokered up.
I think I've been there twice in the last like.
You seem like you'd be a girl that goes to Barney's a lot.
Yeah, a lot of.
You have the Barney's look. You have the LA look to you. The tattoos.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
The pink hair.
This was just for Coachella. We're changing it soon. But yeah, no, I actually don't go out often. I probably go out about once a month.
Okay.
And it's like against my will. Like I get dragged out of the house.
Okay.
I'm a homebody. I like to smoke weed. That's my thing. I'm not a big drinker, so.
I'm sure you do love to smoke weed. You got any weed tips for me? I'm not a good weed person.
Honest, does it make you scared?
Or
do you just?
No, I feel like I never get high. I'm not good at it.
Well, maybe try different. Like, what do you do?
Try a different strain.
No, try a different way of smoking it. Do you smoke joints?
The times I've done it, a bong. I've got high one time.
Was it off a bong?
It was off a bong.
That's how I.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I could truly only say I've ever really been high one time.
Yeah, I've only been high one time today.
Oh, really? What time do you start smoking today? So is this thing you have here? Is that weed in there?
No. This is just nicotine. This is my last vape that I will ever smoke.
Why? You're quitting?
I've been trying to quit. It's we're going on year 2.5.
So is that like the same as a cigarette basically? If it's nicotine?
I think it's so much worse.
Really?
I think it's like you know how cigarettes have like rat poisoning and like tar and like all those bad things. Yeah, this one I think is like battery acid.
It's just pure pure badness.
Yes. And I
Yeah.
think that it's also distributes so much more smoke and so much more nicotine in such a quick little hit
Okay.
that it gets you so much more addicted than cigarettes, because it's like every single time I hit this, I'm like, "Ooh."
We gotta get you off it.
Yeah, I know. I'm
We gotta
as
get you
notice
to
how I
quit.
haven't
Throw it
hit
out. Throw it out the window. We got a balcony over there.
Here.
Throw it out.
I
Throw
got
it
a
out.
long drive.
Yeah, you do have an
Look,
hour
where are
back.
we at? We're at 37. We have 37% of it left. Once it hits 0, then I'm done.
You're out
Then I'm done.
forever.
Forever. I really hope.
How long will that 37% take you? Last you?
Probably like a week.
Oh,
Yeah, I've been cutting back. I've been vaping since I was 14.
I never vape. I don't know.
I was at that age where we knew nothing about it. It was really easy and it was really cool, and like you could hide it because it didn't smell like smoke. So yeah, I'm coming up on year 10 of being a vapor.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after a decade, you may have to call it a day.
Yes, my chest hurts all the time.
Does it really?
Yes, it's horrible.
Well, hey, Ashley, you got any questions for me before we wrap this up? Anything in your brain?
How much did you miss me?
Not that much. Just a normal amount that you miss someone that you met one time 2 years ago.
Well, I missed you. I missed you, Glennie. No.
What'd you miss about me?
I missed last time. Actually, no. You know what I missed? We had a very viral clip.
Did we?
Yeah, and
What was
I
it?
don't even think you knew.
What was it?
I posted a clip from our podcast, and it was your reaction to watching my tripod video because you had
I forgot
me,
about the tripod video.
Yeah, you had me on the podcast and you didn't even know who I was
No
or
idea.
what I did. And yeah, I posted that on TikTok and I think it got like 1.4 million likes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good. 1.4
Yeah.
million likes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't
have you
know.
ever seen a tripod video? Oh, you got to see
good
it.
One.
Is
It's a
it
good one.
still pinned on your
Yeah,
on your
it's
TikTok?
it's still pinned.
It's a legendary vid.
Yeah.
Legendary vid.
And when TikTok was getting banned, I made a video saying that it was fake because I was like,
I saw that.
yeah, it wasn't fake, but I wanted to get views.
Yeah, this is like legit. I mean, 207 million views this video has. Look at this. Come over here. That 207 million views are the most views I've ever seen on a video ever.
No. Go Charlie D'Amelio's account.
What?
I said go Charlie D'Amelio's account.
200 million views?
Yeah.
I think my top ever was like 15 million.
Yeah, I really used to be like pulling my weight on TikTok, but now I'm like struggling to get 50,000 views.
TikTok scares the hell out of me.
It's so oversaturated. It is what it is. I have my loyal 130 subscribers. Those are the only people I get, or 130,000 subscribers. There's only 130 people that are subscribed.
That's what there's 130,000 OnlyFans subscribers?
Yeah.
Wow, 130K.
Yeah, those are my like
It's the Smashly Army.
Yes, those are the loyal people who I like genuinely. I think they interact with all of my stuff. But
You could sell out a stadium.
it's scary to think about. Like
You got to
when
come
you-
up quickly with a name. The
Smashers.
The Smashers.
The Smashers. No.
The Smarmy. The
The
Smashly Army.
Smarmy.
I like the Smarmy.
That sounds like. Yeah. No, we like the Smarmy.
Bill's Mafia. The Smash Mafia.
Smash Mafia. Yeah. No. I love them so much, and
I wonder
really.
why you love them so much.
Oh, it's because we have really deep conversations and we share really intimate moments together.
And you give them boobs, and
Yeah.
they give you money.
They pay my bills.
And that's respect.
Thank you.
On God. Any final words before we wrap this up?
I hope to see you guys again in less than 2 years. I hope Glennie doesn't
Hey,
wait another 2 years.
Let me know next time you're in New York.
I will.
What was that face?
It was. Oh, I was biting my lip. I was flirting.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, let me know when you're in New York. You were just in New York, right?
Yeah, I was just in New
I
York.
wasn't there.
Yeah, I know. Because I texted you and I asked if you wanted to.
And
But we
guess
set it
what?
up now.
Wasn't there. And I remember
Mhm.
you said next time we're in LA, let's do it.
And
maybe
here we are.
maybe one day if everyone want to get naked on camera, we could do a Hotter Ones episode.
Yes, we should get like next time I'll bring a friend and we'll play the Smasher Pass on the OnlyStans podcast.
Oh, you should.
Mhm.
Hey,
It'll be fun.
that I'm open to.
You can watch it.
Great work.
I love you, Glennie.
Love you more.